The Supreme Court has imposed a construction ban in 4 states, which means no more construction because these state governments weren't able to come up with a proper waste disposal plan. What happens to the labor, the cement, the steel, the people who drive the cement and steel, all of the people who work in construction, which is in fact our largest employer after agriculture? They all will lose pay for the next 1 month because our state governments were not able to do their jobs. Find out how this will impact you.
The Supreme Court has banned construction in 3 states and 1 union territory: Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Uttarakhand and Chandigarh. The top court's order comes after these states failed to furnish an efficient solid waste management plan.
Bansal is a lawyer at the NGT. Venket Rao is a legal expert. Shaina NC is with the BJP. Debbie Goenka is also an environmentalist, and Rohit Gera, Managing Director of Gera Developers. I welcome all of you to this conversation. Thank you for joining us. Shaina NC, Venket Rao is a legal expert for real estate. Venket Rao, what sort of an impact will this have? Not just, the thing is that a lot of the audience will assume that the big bad developer will actually suffer, but everybody else is going to be okay. We've discovered that's not actually true. There are a lot of people who are going to suffer because of this ban. Could you help us understand who these people are, please?
Well, yes, absolutely. Let's understand. Construction activity is stopped. It's not a specific ban on a simple building of flats or anything like that. It is on your bridges being constructed, your infrastructure that is getting developed. Everything will get for a moment go into a limbo. It'll be stopped. A. B is that you see the large, as you just said in the beginning, the large number of people and the daily wage workers that are associated, they would be virtually out of job for a month or maybe a little more. Now, let's look at this. I mean, while we were going through the construction ban, that the policy was not in place and therefore it has happened. Now, policies, stage 1 of the rules. Now, 2016 the rules came out, and then there was a plan of action with a timeline that, there should be a policy should be in place. Sites for processing of the solid waste management should be, identified within 18 months, and then the processing and the sites should be commissioned within 18 months. So, we were not able to meet up the 12-month target. What would happen of 18 months, which was already, well past? So it's like, it is an action which has been taken. Yes, very probably you may call it very harsh, but then, to wake them out and probably, wake them up and move them out of their slumber, I think this was needed. But then, yes, large scale impact is there. Even for the home buyers, if you talk of, it's going to be delays. If you talk of those wage earners, they're going to be out of, it's like, you just can't. I mean, assume a site to be, mopped up to begin, it takes quite a time. And it's not that you stop and you start off tomorrow, next day. It doesn't happen that way. So construction activity, it will have big impact across, the board.